Yo, who caught Tesla?
So, baby, let's get it.
W's in the chat.
She's such a freak, bad and freaky, yeah. We still don't trust you. We still don't trust you.
What's going on? Good, how are you? You came from Georgia? Where'd you come from? New York? Oh, brother, how are you? Oh my God! Don't worry, this is not the only Airbnb. What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How are you?
Hi, Nour, Johnny. Wrist dancing too.
Huh?
Wrist dancing already.
What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you guys. What up, brother? How are you? What's up, man? I like this group already. Nice to meet you. What up, bro?
We still don't trust you.
Wow, we're deep.
I won't.
It's crazy.
Great.
How was the flight for everybody? Good?
Yeah, sure.
Who came from the furthest area? New York has to be one of the
CT.
Further than that.
Boston.
Montreal.
So today is more of like just getting settled, see where everybody's at, beginner, advanced, intermediate, where do we need to start from. Pretty much I'm still going to start from ground zero because there's a lot of lingo, a lot of things that we may think we know. We'll still go over it, and then we'll go over I'll be teaching after as well. So it's not just trading in the morning, I'll teach after. Does everybody have a brokerage account set up? If not, it's okay. We'll set that up. Everybody's good? Not completely. We'll get that handled. And not only that, like I said, it doesn't end this week. Every week after this, we're gonna meet up at least once or twice. No way! Very much every other platform. When you put a limit price, you basically have an order set at an exact price. So your limit order, when you click buy limit, or even if you set an exact number, because you can type out a number that you want to get filled at. If it doesn't get it at that number, you will not get filled. Not even 1 cent later. So some of you will be like, I bought limit and it moved right away. Why couldn't I just get filled there wherever? It's only gonna buy at the exact price you can get it at. Now, I might be, after I sell those, so when I sell limit or sell market, I might be down 11.5%, right? Because that's where I'm giving the range. But it's far better than trying to sell at an exact number or buying market and selling market. But if you're just starting out, Thinkorswim is what I traded on for 4 years. And I did pretty well in Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is great. But you have to know the weaknesses of Thinkorswim and the strengths. So if you understand, all right, this is what it's good at, this is where it's iffy about, I'm not gonna take the chance with this, right? Maybe you have to sell on the move, not maybe wait for a consolidation. Some of you wait and see if the move is gonna continue to sell limit. And then when you try to sell limit, it's already stopped, and that peak price that you once had at that very second is not there. The spread you're getting on SMCI is because it's gonna move $50, $60, the possibility of moving $50, $60. So you're paying the price of it moving that type of way. So when it moves $50, $60, did your 10% spread matter at the beginning? No, because you're up 40, 50% on contracts.
Or take profit at the right spot, and it starts to the seller step in a little bit early, you won't be able to get that sell, right?
You can cancel the bracket order, same thing like you would do with the sell limit and it doesn't fill. So you can cancel the bracket order and just sell market, but that's still a second in between, You
can adjust it too, right?
You can adjust it while you can adjust it while you're in the trade. So let's say it's moving in your direction, you're like, oh, I'm seeing a little bit more strength or weakness than I expected. All right, I'll adjust my take profit.
It's like 6 in the morning, pulling up to the boot camp.
I'm looking to sell half at 900 break.
Here we go. The ask 6 cents from 8.99.
8.99 just broke. I'm looking to sell half on 900 break, guys. That's what I'm thinking as of now. I'll let you know if I do pull that trigger. I'm holding through 900 here, guys. I'm not going to sell half just yet.
Oh my God, here we go.
901 selling half. I'm out with half. I'm going to wait here for 902.50 at least. Here we go. Here we go. 903 coming in hot. Yeah, I'm selling the rest here, guys. 13,000. Whether it's a downtrend break, uptrend break.
All my life I grew around some steppers and some killers. All my life I grew around Vanessa drug dealers. All my life I grew up selling diamonds. We gon' triple.
Pay attention. Let's see if we get any type of divergence here. We did get a green candle on the market. All right, guys, as we're coming in hot, I'm gonna sell half soon. If the market wasn't dropping, I would actually buy buy more, but I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna at least collect half profit. Oh, here we go. I'm getting ready to sell. All right, I got filled here, sold half. All right, now I'm at least protected. Here we go. Oh, George. I'm getting ready to sell the rest here. All right, I'm selling the rest. That was nasty. Yeah. Yo, who called Tesla?
Sell, baby. Let's get it.
So, divergence doesn't need to show you extreme strength or extreme weakness. What it needs to at least show you is it will be ahead of the market. So, you come here and we're looking at what the fifth candle of the day here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this green candle here translated into a red candle on Tesla, which was low of day versus high of day on SPY. So that's some nice divergence. Maybe not the best divergence we've seen all week or last week, but we're getting some divergence, and we have a key level that we're looking at, which is the 155 level. So boom, I have one confirmation on the divergence level, and now we're looking at the consolidation break to take advantage of this IV premium flip, whatever you guys want to talk about, right? So from 155, we had a smooth break down to 154.14 or 154.26. For me, the reason I held that trade a little bit longer is because not only did we have that, we also have the third confirmation, which is a trend break here at that 157. If we didn't have the trend break at 157, I probably would have took Tesla at 157. I still wouldn't have taken it today because the first thing it did this morning was break through that, right? Yeah, it broke through for 157 right before market open. So that's something. Look at this market.
Back and stopped out, and then it came back to our key level. Would you have looked to get back in, or
if it never broke 155, yes, I'll take a look at that. That's a possibility. If we broke 155 by like 20 cents, probably gonna skip it. I would feel in my head that I can find a better opportunity tomorrow rather than trying to take this trade.
All my life I grew up doing the dash, going dumb. All my life I grew up, got these pretty hoes strong. All my life I grew up, I'm been raised in the slum. All my life I grew up.
So basically, I got into NVIDIA originally at 849. Got in, broke by $1 or $2, and then ended up coming right back down. So I took about an 9% stop loss on that second trade. I got in at 851.60. It pushed all the way to 858 flat, and then came back down to 855.30, and then I ended up walking away from the trade green, but I ended up making 4,500 instead of being up 14,000 when I could have sold at peak. So stuck to the plan, and that's what happens.
Question is, we got out from the trade because you had your indications that trade is gonna go this. You didn't see the trade that's gonna go like way down and we keep rolling.
I see, like I have the intuition of the experience, right? But I can't let the experience get to my head, because even if I know or think that this is gonna come down in the next, it has to come. Like, there are days I can tell you if something will 100% be at the bottom of the day or top of the day by the end of the day. By the end of the day. Yeah. And it's the fact that I don't know what's going to go on in between that time. So it takes an hour of consolidation, an hour of a relief rally, and it comes back down. Was it really worth holding? First of all, mental stress. You come back tomorrow and you barely have, you can't think straight. That thing, it does affect you. Mental stress, IV, right? Your contracts are worth way less than it is in an hour or two, whatever it takes, 30 minutes even. I'm sure like even with this meta came down, you were still down 10, 15%, right? I didn't look at the contracts, but it's still Wednesday. So you can assume that you're down 10, 15%, even when it made it up, right? So is it really worth it? It depends what type of move we're looking for. If we came into this trade thinking we're going to get a $20 move off of something like SOCI, $40 move, maybe, right? Maybe. But like you build a habit as a human, and if you start letting these little things go because you know it'll come back down, you're going to do that every time. And that one time where you're wrong, that you quote unquote think that it's going to come and do something at the end of the day or in 30 minutes or an hour, that's the one time you're wrong, they'll wash a lot of that profit.
So when you put that in perspective for upside as well,
You don't want to be the last buyer, right? Think about it. When you see pricing just continue to go up and it's like, oh shit, this is still going. I'm late to the party and it's just going and going. What's the first thing you say? Oh, should I get in and try to get this?
what if it turns around?
Yeah, exactly. And nobody wants to be the last buyer. They want to be as early to the party as possible so they can collect the biggest side of the move, right? You can just pay attention to it from both sides. IV is one of the most important things you're going to get in the market. It'll tell you how expensive your contracts are versus the risk to reward. All of that for IV is extremely important. Like IV gives you so many answers to so many questions you may have during your trade that it makes it one of the most important things with tape reading, especially for options traders.
And even Monday, like the NVIDIA trade, remember you guys got a little nervous on me. It's an $8 move. If I didn't follow the plan and I started saying, maybe I should get away from this trade, or maybe I wouldn't have made that type of money. But the risk that I'm allowing myself to take is far tighter. So no matter how I set myself up, and if I did sell, if I sold half, I had the right risk in that situation to take advantage of this trade. So that's what the first thing we need to be worried about is the risk on the tape. Does the risk make sense? And if the risk makes sense, you can allow your trade to take as much. It could take an hour if it wants, as long as IV is holding up and it's showing all the green flags, consolidation, whatever the case may be. But like you could say shoulda, coulda, woulda. But like on Monday, we didn't say shoulda, coulda, woulda. We held through that whole move up, and I allowed myself, and I was only $2 away from the peak sell on Monday. Guys, we should have held. Shoot it. Oh, like
Just on my motor, my wrist was a quarter. I reach for promoters, I float up the streets. Coming in late, I been hushing all day. She gon' run me a shower and send me to sleep. So what I hit, I ain't do nothing else with a stiff on a little bitch. I won't even speak. All of my life I've been hustling. You give me 1,000, them bitches, they gone in a week. All my life been served, never my life been worried. None of these